Hi guy, my name is Angie and this is my testimony. Um, I used to be a teenager that didn't listen to my parents and I used to hang around with the wrong people. I ended up playing the Ouija board, which was very demonic. It was a very horrible experience. And I had a lady that read my hand and told me, "You're only gonna have a daughter and you're gonna get married 3 times. And the first marriage is not gonna work, the second marriage is not gonna work, and the third marriage is not gonna work, and that's where you're gonna suffer the most." And I also had a person that lived across the street from my house. He was a santero. I don't know how you say that. He did Santeria, and one time he told me, "Did you know that there's a demon that follows you?" But since I was a rebel teenager, I said, "Did you know that there's a demon that follows you?" Because I used to answer back. And I remember my mom used to take me to church and they used to try to do deliverance on me, but I never let them pray for me or do deliverance on me. I was a girl that I always had admirers because I was so pretty and young and fit, and I always had boys, you know, in back of me. But some of them were not good. That's why my mom didn't want me dating those bad boys. And she also didn't like the friends that I had. They were no good. So since I started behaving bad, she sent me to live with my grandma. And when I moved to New York, I fell in love. I had a child when I was 16. And but it didn't work out. I was a single mom. And I used to go to clubs. And at the clubs, I would drink until I couldn't handle my body anymore. But I had a Christian grandma that always prayed for me. I had a Christian mom that always prayed for me. So nothing bad ever happened to me. And I got married the first time. But when I got married, I find out that he was a drug addict. And my mom said, "That guy is not going to change. Leave him." So I did, and I went back to New York I went back to Miami with my mom. And then I met another person. I got married, but I didn't really love that person because I was still in love with my first husband. But he insisted of being with me, wanting me. And since I was having some problems with my stepdad, I just left with him. And when I moved with him and I lived with him, I find out that he was a cheater. He cheated on me. So I left him. And I was, hurt. But I started working, and he begged me to take him back, and I did. And he was still being unfaithful. And one day he just decided to leave me, abandon me with my daughter. And I was heartbroken. My sister invited me to go out with her, and that's where I met my husband. But he also lied to me and said that, he didn't have no one, but he did. So I left him, but I got pregnant.